Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is the Baku of the Brad variety here, and in today's video I will be showing off another custom. Now last video I showed off my custom painted Maxus Dragonoid. If you'd like to see that video, please check out the link below. Otherwise, this video is going to be about my custom painted Lumagrowl. So it's not the best job. I definitely need to go back and rework it quite a bit more. But yeah, this is my first attempt at a show or anime accurate Lumagrowl. I think it turned out okay. I did add a few things to it. Otherwise, I think it's close. So unfortunately, I don't think it functions anymore because the paint is a little too thick around the magnet. I will try again. Nope, missing. There we go, throw in the bread for old time's sake. And yeah, that's about the best stand I can get ever since I painted it. I'm not sure what happened. I think it's the hair on the mane, on the back of the head, or fur. I guess it's not a mane, but whatever you would call it, is just keeping it from opening. So that's unfortunate. It does not open all the way. So see if I can't just work it off camera. And well, maybe. Hold on, here we go. And there. So here is the custom paint. A little better, looks kind of cool. I can bring it a little closer, I guess, to the camera. Again, I am working on a new setup, so it's kind of hard for me to see the camera and also review the item. Let me know, chat in the comments down below how this is. Yeet King, shout out to you. I know last time you told me it was a cool setup. Still trying to figure out, the balance, where to position the camera, and all that good stuff. But back to the Lumagrowl, the eye color was really hard to choose. I didn't know if it was like a blue or a green, so I kind of went somewhere in the middle with like an odd turquoise color, in my opinion. I added a little more detail to the tails themselves than I think should be there. Like I added a little more orange, just to kind of make it pop a little more. Filled in a lot of the detailing that was already on the Bakugan because, Spinmaster doesn't, which they can't, when you're mass producing Bakugan, you can't get that detail that we can add, obviously. But yeah, not too bad. The line work is messy, right? I'm not going to lie. I know this isn't my best custom. This is the first time I tried using a brush, and it turns out I'm a little more shaky with a brush than I am with the actual marker itself. So I will probably be going back to using just the markers. But anyway, here is a little closer look with the arms folded out. There's not a lot of references, just scrolling through Google Images for Lumagrowl's Bakugan form. There's a lot for his like animal wolf form. So that's kind of a pain when trying to actually match up everything. The black chainwork, or whatever it is all around the body, I'm surprised it's only on the chest and arms of the toy figure itself. But yeah, still really, really cool, really neat. This was an extra. This was from the Legacy lot I recently got. And a lot of the Bakugan were sticky, they don't open as well. They're just older. They were exposed to the elements, so all of those Bakugan I'm using for custom projects, paint projects, just trying out various and different things. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. Definitely will take any kind of pointers or suggestions. I know I need to get a few more coats, right? Because that is just really bad line work. Could probably get like a little toothpick, chip away where I kind of smudged everything, and get everything fixed. Otherwise, though, I think it's a really cool interpretation of the show-accurate Lumagrowl. And now I have Brontes, Alpha Hydronoid, Hades, and Lumagrowl, all custom painted to the show accuracy as much as possible. So it is really cool just to add this to the custom paint collection. But yeah, definitely excited to do some more. I do have more Baku swaps coming up. Those should be a lot of fun for everyone. Hopefully, anyway, but I don't know. I guess I'll show off the Lumagrowl closed. I guess the easiest part of this paint was the probably the feet, because they stick out so much. Lumagrowl has a lot of fine detail that you don't really realize until you start looking at it. Otherwise, you know, you just assume, oh, it's just a Bakugan. It'll be easy to paint. But there are a lot of little lips and edges and a lot of lines to Lumagrowl that you don't necessarily see until you really start digging in and you can really start looking at that fine detail. So I tried to fill in everything as best as possible. I did use yellow right here, but switched it to orange, which it kind of looks rough, admittedly. But that's just another place I need to clean up on the Bakugan itself. Not really sure how many more of these custom paints I'll do. I keep trying to find a good medium. It seems like for me, the acrylic markers work the best. But yeah, I don't know if that's a good call, if that's a bad call, or what have you. I just wish I could get it to stand. You know, it's a shame I can't get a stand even when I spin. Well, if I actually spun right. Like, it has a good magnet, right? And that's as far as it'll pop. And I know that counts, right? Like, as far as the game goes, that would actually count as a stand. But I don't know. I might, like, take a little bit of paint off of the head and see if I can't just fix it. Because there is a bit of warping on this piece right here. But this piece opens. So I don't really understand why it's doing this. Definitely going to have to do a little more research. When you slam it down, it opens, though. So I know it's not the spring because we have function there. I just really think it's all the paint it took to fill in the little fur mane thing on the head. That just added a little more weight to the body. Well, and see if I flip down the tail, though. I didn't get any paint in any of the mechanisms, you know? I got close. Fair enough, I got close. But I definitely tried not to fill in anything. I always try to keep the Bakugan as functional as possible. Hence why the attribute symbol is not covered like it is in the show. Because I think in the show, that's just like a little yellow circle. But otherwise, you know, I just don't get what's causing the mess up. The hands, the feet, everything is still functional. It still works, folds out good. Springs still have bounce. So I don't get it. I just close it and it does not open anymore. But that being said, that is the only downside to a really cool custom Lumagrowl. And yeah, that's going to be it for this review. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, stay safe, drum up, Bakugan Brawl, and throw some bread. Do we get it? Do we get the bread throw? Bread!